Hey, what's up guys? It's NashCrafter and welcome to my channel for another episode here on the Decidedly Vanilla server. Welcome back guys. Check out that sun ray behind us. That looks so cool, and the reason it looks cool is because guys, we are playing in shaders today. So I do have the shaders running for every 20 episodes in my Minecraft series. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you'll know that shaders is my all-time favorite. I love vanilla Minecraft and I love playing in vanilla Minecraft because I feel like it's OG. It feels good. It feels like, you know, regular Minecraft the way it should be played, but every once in a while it feels even better to just run a little bit of shaders. So we've got the pretty blue sky of the Joakim 13 shaders. I always leave that link down in my description below, so if you guys want to find it, you can download the same shaders that I use, which, like I said, is the Joakim 13. But I just want to mention that before we get started. Let's flip around, and as you guys can see, we are actually starting at Seahaven today. We've got some things to talk about. We actually have quite a lot of things to talk about in today's episode, but let's just get started. Let's run over here. I've got something I need to show you guys. Actually, two things that I need to show you guys, and one thing we need to look at or check out. I don't know. As you guys can see, I have been invaded. Well, my hot air balloons have been invaded, which I have to admit is not really that good, but these look incredible. Now, if you guys can kind of get the silhouette, the shape of this, these are actually the new flying mobs from 1.13, except they are missing their head. But yeah, this looks fantastic. Like, these actually are so cool. They're so amazing. And I believe the pirate of the server, Mr. Zloy XP himself, the prank king, has come and he pranked me. But honestly, he did such a good job with this. I really do wish they had their heads on there. It's so sad to say I wish they had their heads. But I do wish they had their heads because they looked a lot better with them on there. But yeah, this happened in between episodes. Our awesome balloons have now been destroyed. So we're going to have to fix the skies of Seahaven today and restore them back to the way they were. Their peacefulness without all these flying crazy creatures coming and swooping down and lighting things on fire. Also, my voice is dying a little bit, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds scratchy every once in a while. I'm kind of having one of those days where it just decides to die every couple of minutes, which it happens. We just have to roll with it. So yeah, as I mentioned, Zloy, I don't think he knows about air rights. Zloy, have you ever seen the movie Burlesque? Do you know about air rights? Have you seen that? It's one of my favorite movies of all time if you guys haven't seen Burlesque. If you're younger, I wouldn't suggest watching it because it's got some adult humor and adult stuff in it, but it is such a good movie. Christina Aguilera is amazing. But yeah, they talk about air rights in this, and Zloy XP does not own the air rights to Seahaven, so he cannot come and just take over my balloons like that. But now that we've talked about the balloons, I wanted to mention another little something that has popped up on the server. So this is a hot air balloon ticket booth that I recently built, and I did this off camera. I don't know why, I just was having one of those weeks. Last week actually ended up being one of those weeks where I was just, any of my lady subscribers out there can kind of relate. You tend to have that time of the month, as they say. It's not something I'm going to go into because, you know, it's a weird topic. But yeah, it was just one of those weeks where when that time comes for me personally, I get very sluggish and I tend to feel really just off. Like, I feel really sad, my emotions are all over the place, and it's really hard for me to kind of get out to like be happy and make a video when I'm feeling like I have no energy and just sluggish and stuff like that. So I actually came on here and built this off camera as just a fun way to like get myself back into playing Minecraft when I wasn't exactly having the best week. So I went and I built myself a hot air balloon ticket booth because I felt like the hot air balloons needed a little bit more. They were kind of randomly just floating here, and I feel like having a ticket booth gives them a little bit more oomph. It gives them kind of a purpose for being there. So that's what I was going for with this. Now, I need your guys' help because I've been thinking about what I should do with this ticket booth, and my original idea was to actually have this be kind of a giving service. So what I was going to have my server mates do was they were going to come over and pull a piece of paper out of here, and they can use this anvil right here. They can write their name and then write down any stack of whatever they want. So if they wanted, you know, 64 pieces of wood, or they wanted 64 wheat, or 64 rotten flesh, anything like that, something easy to obtain. So nothing from the end, nothing like nether stars, stuff like that's kind of off limits, but just basic stuff like if you want concrete, if you want gravel blocks, dirt blocks, stone blocks, pumpkins, mushrooms, like anything you would want, you'd write your name down, write your request, and then put it over here in my request box. So here's kind of an example. I wrote NashCrafter Oakwood, and then what I would do is I would go and deliver that to the person's door. Now this is going to be one per person. You can't just like keep doing this over and over again. I'm going to kind of limit it to just one per person, because that I would just get so swamped if everyone was like, get me this, give me this, give me this. So just for my sanity, I felt like it would be good to kind of put a limit on it. But yeah, that was kind of my idea, but I would also like to hear your guys' ideas as well. And then I think maybe in one of the next coming episodes, I'll officially announce what we're going to do with this, because I currently have no idea. I don't know. That's just kind of my idea. I don't know if it's the greatest idea, but I mean, I think it works. I think it's okay. The last thing that we need to do in Seahaven, guys, I know this is kind of a talky episode. I'm sorry about that. We will actually get down to business and doing some cool things here. But the last thing that I wanted to talk about in Seahaven was this guy, the post office. So I heard that I had a little bit of a delivery to my mailbox. So we're going to go right here and take a look, take a peek what's inside. I'm so excited because I kind of already know what it is, but I want to show you guys the unveiling because it's really, really cool. Dun 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 dun! Here we go. So we've got a dragon head and an elytra. I can never say that. An elytra. I'm a little dysfunctional. It's okay. Okay, so yeah, we got a dragon head and elytra. Again, this is from Zloy, and I have to say, Zloy is the one who has been pranking me a lot lately. He pranked my main base, which we'll go over and see here in a second. He pranked my hot air balloons. He's been pranking like a lot of people on the server, but then he gives out these really awesome gifts to kind of make up for it. So I don't know what he's going for, but I am just going to give a huge, fat, warm thank you to Zloy. Thank you so much for doing this, because in the last episode, me and Sausage actually went out and we tried to find elytras and dragon heads, and we were out of luck. We didn't find any. If you guys missed that video, I recommend checking it out so much. It was one of my all-time favorite videos. It was so fun to edit, so fun to film, and just it was really cool to get to hang out with Sausage for a few hours and make that and just go on an adventure. So again, if you guys missed it, I will leave it in the end card as well as the description so that you guys don't miss it and you can check it out. And let me think, what else is there to do? I feel like there was one more thing. Okay. There actually is. I lied to you guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to lie. There is actually one more thing that we have to do in Seahaven, and well, it's partially in Seahaven, partially not in Seahaven. So we actually have some gifts to deliver. In a previous episode, I set out a challenge, and that challenge was if any of my server mates could fly into my hot air balloons using their elytras and rockets and land in the hot air balloon, I would give them a prize delivered to their doorstep. And I collected everything that I need for the prizes. So I think what I'm going to do is I have everything in here. You can see a little some of what I'm going to be giving each of them. But the first one is Kane. So Kane actually did fly into the balloon in a video. Super cool. I will leave that link down below as well. And I will also put an iCard right here at the top of my screen so that you guys can go check out that video. It's really awesome. I highly recommend watching it. And let's see. So this is all the goodies I have, guys. I'm giving them diamonds, gold, firework rockets, potion of night vision, potion of invisibility, and these are both the highest ones, so the 8-minute ones, cookies and cakes, because I am in love with sugar and sweets and all of that good stuff, so I felt like I had to give them all the things I love. Alright, there we go. So there's all the goodies for Kane. Now I'm going to leave him a little bit of a sign, and then we're going to continue on and deliver the rest. Alright, so going over and delivering the second prize, as you guys might have saw, there was 3 stacks in there, so we have 2 more to deliver, and this one goes to my good friend Sausage. So guys, this is his starter house. quotes, air quotes, starter house. Holy crap, this thing is crazy. Like, this is one of the most beautiful starter houses I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh, also, one thing I wanted to point out that I am in love with is this door here that he did. This is so cool. These trapdoors actually line up perfectly, and I can't believe this is just such a cool design. It's so simple and so easy, but so cool. Like I mentioned, we have another gift to give, so we are going to put this on his front doorstep right here. I think it's probably a good idea. All right, let me take out my shulker box one more time, and we can put all of the goodies in the box. Now, the story behind giving Sausage a prize is actually before I even set out the challenge, I think he flew into the balloon twice with his elytra. Like, this was before I even set out the challenge, before I even made the rules or anything like that. He did it in, I think it was a video in a live stream, or maybe he did it in a live stream, or both, or maybe he just did it in videos. I can't exactly remember. It was kind of a little while ago. But yeah, he actually flew into the balloon twice before anyone else did. So I felt like I needed to give him a little bit of a prize too. I was originally only going to give out 2, but I'm giving out 3 because he did fly into it first and he did it twice. So it's just applause for that because that's awesome. So there we go. That one is good to go. Now, like I said, we have one more to deliver and we have to travel a little bit of a ways to give this one out. This one actually goes to Awooga. Now, I have to say, Awooga, if you're watching this right now, I'm calling you out because I saw your sign in the balloon. I asked that they leave a sign in the balloon so I know who got up there. And I saw his sign in the balloon saying that he got up there, but I didn't see it in a video. So I didn't see the proof. I didn't see the evidence. But I'm going to give it to him anyway because I trust him. I feel like he did a good job. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that rain. Okay, it's getting really dark. Let me actually go over to his base and we'll give him his prize while it's raining. Also, I just want to throw it out there that I might have missed it. So if it was in a video, please let me know because I would love to watch it and I probably just missed it. I do tend to get very busy sometimes, so I can't exactly catch up on every single thing that happens, but I do my best to watch every single video of the DV members because they all are just so cool and so awesome. I found it and we are in the spooky depths of holy moly. I'm almost tempted to take shaders off just so you guys can see the sheer craziness that is happening here because it's very foggy. And I think that has to do a lot with the rain that's happening, but wow, this looks so cool. Oh my gosh, you guys should go check out his videos because this is so amazing. Like, what? That's epic. That is everything. That's everything. Oh my god, that is so cool. Okay, so we need to get down to business. We are here for a specific reason, and that reason is to deliver our package. What is this? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, no. No, we're not going over there. So I'm just going to leave this, I think, right here. I finished delivering all of the gifts to everybody. Now, I know I said a long time ago that there is nothing else we have to do in Seahaven, but we are going to deal with this little situation here. So I think it's time to take down Zloy's pranks, all of them. To be honest, decapitated 1.13 mobs do not look the best flying over Seahaven. And I think we should restore Seahaven to its natural state of, just not having scary fire and danger and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to do a quick time lapse of me taking down Zloy's pranks. There's 2 of them currently, so I'm just going to get rid of those. And then I will come back with you guys and there's something I have to show you back at our base. Welcome back, guys. So I got it all finished and that took me about 45 minutes. I'm not even kidding. I have 45 minutes of replay time-lapse footage from the replay mod. That took a really long time, longer than I expected, because I had to keep pillaring up and pillaring down, coming back up, coming back down, and making sure that everything was in the right spot. Because when you're actually up there, it's really hard to tell what blocks are in the right spot. And because these kind of like, if you guys can see, this kind of curves downward. When I'm up there, it's a lot bigger than what's on the bottom of it, so it's really hard to tell what's kind of down here, what's happening down at the bottom of the balloon when I'm on top of it. So I had to keep coming up and coming back down, and then I forgot some blocks, so I had to go up and go back down. So it was quite the struggle, but I got it all complete, and these are restored to their natural way of being. So I think they look really cool, and I'm glad to have them back. But yeah, I got it fully complete. Everything is all good to go. Now we do have one more Zloy prank to kind of take care of, but I think I'm going to do this one with a little bit more style, and I'm going to try to do this in a little bit more of a fun way. So you guys are going to have to see exactly how I take the next prank down. Okay, we're heading back, so... Whoa, what? Wait, okay, what? What is this? Hold on, I did not put this cobblestone here. Oh my god. This looks terrifying. I'm officially scared. Like, this tunnel is so creepy. I don't know if we should go down there. Should we go down there, guys? Just for the sake of seeing what it is and what it's doing here. Why would this be at the back of my portal? Okay, we are actually just gonna go down here. Okay, I think we're coming to the bottom. What is this? Okay, so really quickly, guys, I'm actually gonna take the shaders off just so we can see what's going on here, because it's so weird. Shaders are all off, so that's the tunnel up to my portal. And there's just a bunch of, like, wood and wool and like this stuff, and it keeps going. Hello, does anyone live down here? Whoa, this is crazy. This looks cool. There's like a lava pit. I am super scared. There's a giant carrot up there. So I don't know. I officially have no clue what this is. If anybody knows, feel free to let me know, because I don't know what this is, and I don't know why it's at the end of my portal. But now every time I come home to my portal, I have to see this giant gaping creepy hole on the other side, and I'm scared. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, so let me actually just head over to this end, because this looks more like it's meant to be something. That looks kind of just like a skinny little narrow hallway, but this actually looks like a tunnel to somewhere. I mean, there's lots of magma blocks and stuff. This is so cool. Okay, guys, so I'm actually not going to keep traveling down. It goes on forever, it seems like. But we've got some other work to do, so what I'm going to do is just let this be. If I ever figure out what this is, I will come back with you guys in another video, and we'll kind of talk about what's going on here, because this is so strange and so weird, and I have no clue who did this, but I wish them luck on whatever this project is. But yeah, guys, like I said, we have some pretty exciting stuff to get done, and I want to get rid of another Zloy prank in style, so that is what I'm going to do. I actually have to do some prep work, so I'll be right back with you guys, but I'm going to roll a time lapse right now, as we normally do, and I hope you guys really like it. I hope you enjoy the way that I decide to take on this Zloy prank. So I will talk to you guys very soon, and I'll be right back with you. Welcome back, guys. So, as you can see, the build is gone. The Zloy XP build that he recreated is finally gone. It has been sitting in this location for so long, and I finally actually did something with it, which feels really good. I have to admit, it feels really awesome. And it kind of is weird. Like, it feels very empty, and of course that's what it is. You know, something's gone, so it's open, and I don't know, it just feels strange. But yeah, with that being said, I wanted to kind of talk about some things that have been in kind of recent topics with the other server members and things like that. So this is my base, and we have been hanging out at this base for quite a while. You know, we built the Pistonian in one of our earlier episodes, and that was kind of my starter house. And then we come over here, and guys, don't worry, I will explain that situation, that little build right there, in just a second. But I want to talk about this first, because I've just been thinking about the direction that I want this area to go in, and I've come to a realization that I suck at immersion. Now hear me out on this. So basically what I mean by that is, one thing I've noticed is I really like to kind of do like dot builds around and stuff like that. I really like to build in all kinds of different styles and do all kinds of different things, and I have a really hard time when it comes to meshing them together and making them all look like one thing. Now, for example, this area over here looks pretty good. I have to admit, you know, we've got the yellow and the green and the spruce wood. All of these builds right in this little cluster kind of tie together pretty well, in my opinion at least. And I think I did a pretty good job, you know, creating immersion. They all fit together. They all give this kind of sort of farm-like, rustic, I don't even know, fantasy rustic farm vibe. I don't know. I guess that's kind of what I was going for. And for, you know, once in my life, I actually did a path that kind of connects things together, which is something I don't normally do. So I kind of dabbled in trying to create immersion, but then you jump over here and it's like we've got this kind of natural portal that's sitting way over here, and then behind that I built this build which looks nothing like any of the other builds, and then over here we have the fishbowl, and I was gonna try to do an island, which I still really want to do. I do want to do the island. The only reason I haven't is because I kind of wanted to focus on other things that I thought were a little bit more important, like farms, animals, and having a place to actually sleep at night instead of creating an island and kind of spending a lot of episodes on that. But I love the fishbowl, and we actually haven't filled this with anything yet, and it looks fantastic. Like, it looks so cool, and I think it's a really cool idea, but I just kind of got lost in the idea, I think, and I didn't know what to do with it once it was finally constructed and built. All I'm trying to say here is, one thing I really want to work on in the future for future videos is creating a sense of connection between my builds and not just doing a bunch of random things, although that can be very, very cool and you can come up with really cool products like the fishbowl. I want to start tying things in together more and making things look more cohesive. Now, with that being said, we actually have been talking on the server about 1.13, and as many of you guys know, they're coming up with a new update of 1.13 where they're pretty much redoing the whole oceans. And check this out, I have a whole amazing, beautiful ocean here right next to my base, but all of this is loaded chunks, and none of that is actually going to, you know, it's not going to count, basically. It's not going to be like a naturally generated ocean in 1.13 because it's already there. I think all of us as a server have kind of been talking about what it would be like to reset. So I think we're going to be doing a server reset at 1.13, which is so exciting for me, I have to admit, because I love restarting things. It's like one of the weird things about me that I don't really know why. I really, really enjoy the start, especially of playing Minecraft. You kind of get a fresh start. You get to collect blocks. You get to start with a whole new area. You don't necessarily need a whole map reset in order to do that. You could just go to like a different part of the map. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the fresh new start, and I hope you guys are too. So just kind of something to keep in mind that we're going to be doing technically season 2 for me very soon once 1.13 comes out. Now, it hasn't been announced when that is coming out officially, and we also, I can't completely say 100% that we are doing a reset. It's just something we've been kind of throwing around and talking about. It kind of seems like we are. I think that's more so where it's headed. So personally, I'm really, really excited. So I just wanted to say that. And kind of with that being said, the reason why I bring that up is because with this area, I think I'm just going to do the best that I can. I'm just going to try to make it as cohesive, as immersive as possible. And then once 1.13 comes around, I'm really going to try to strategically plan out my base and make it hopefully into something very, very cool and something that just evolves as 1.13 comes out and using a lot of the new blocks. But moving on to a different topic, this little build here. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I was kind of having an off week and I just wanted to play Minecraft for me. I just wanted to kind of sit down and play and have a good time. So I built this little guy, and this is technically supposed to act as my starter house for this area. Now, I didn't really have a starter house. I didn't exactly have a place to sleep. I do have a bed in my little farmhouse, overgrown farmhouse thing right there, but I was having a lot of problems with sleeping in it because once it became nighttime and mobs spawned, I actually couldn't sleep. My bed was close enough to mob spawning around the build that it wouldn't let me sleep. It would say monsters are nearby, you cannot sleep. So I was like, you know what, I am actually just going to build a completely new build, something different, something fresh, something I haven't done in a really long time, and I wanted to use darker woods for it. I thought it was very, very important to put it next to the portal because I've been running back and forth, and as many of you know, my storage system is actually way over there. And so I wanted kind of a closer place where I could keep all of my stuff. So what I'm going to do is just give you guys a little bit of a tour here. So this is it. This is my new house. It's very dark. Let me actually pull out some torches for you guys. Hopefully that lights things up a little bit. Shaders can be kind of dark sometimes. But this is it. Right in here I have a little coat closet type of thing where I keep all my shulker boxes. This is my kitchen. I have a cake with a little island area type of thing. And some just basic design in here. I like this. I love this little kitchen. It's cute. Now this is my enchanting station. It's really small, but I do like it. Heading on upstairs, I think we're gonna do a video where I pretty much decorate this because I have no clue what to do up here. I have my little jukebox, so we could play some music if we really wanted to. But yeah, I really haven't figured out what I want to do with this area. It's kind of just open. I have my bed up here. So then what we're going to do is we're going to head downstairs, and last but not least, the part of this house. This is not finished. We're going to also do this in another episode, but we are going to kill the zombie really quickly. Pow, holy crap. Let's get that guy too, right down there. And oh my gosh, this place is like infested. Kill the creeper. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now that we've cleaned everything out, this is my new storage area. So it's more of like a simple storage instead of a bulk storage. My other storage system is more of a bulk area where I can store a lot of things. So I do have to design this and decorate this. So that's going to be a whole episode of its own. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I want to show you guys a really cool storage system and storage design. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for updates. That's going to have to be it for this video. I think this was a little bit of a longer video. So I hope you guys didn't mind kind of this talky episode where I just sat down, talked to you guys, and kind of jabbered on about a bunch of random stuff. I hope you guys are excited for the 1.13 kind of switch up that's going to be happening. As for right now, we're just going to focus on this world. Until that happens, we're going to try to power through. We're going to bust out a bunch of cool things. We're still going to do a bunch of builds, and I don't think the 1.13 update is going to come out until this summer, so we still have time. We have a lot of time, so don't think Decidedly Vanilla is over or anything or coming to a close within the next couple episodes. It's going to be the next couple of months. With that being said, I also want to heavily work on my immersion a little bit more. I want to start getting better at making things cohesive and making actual villages instead of making singular builds that just kind of stand on their own and having stuff that doesn't really tie together. At least that's how I feel like my building style has been recently. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so excited for where this series is headed and where it's going to go in the future. If you're new to my channel and you really like my content, or if you're old to my channel and you really like my content, it would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell down below so you get notified when all of my videos come out. But that is going to have to be it. I hope you guys all have a very beautiful, wonderful day. I will talk to you super soon. Bye, guys.